Yo, what's up guys, it's the one and we are back with Black Beacon content on the channel. Today we're talking about beginner tips and tricks that will help the progression of your account. Let's get it.
I am the Lion Sin of Pride, the mighty Escanor, and welcome to the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube, the One.
Alright, so one of the first things that I recommend you guys do is click here to PE bonus. This is basically the battle pass, and there will be missions for you to do, such as, retrieving one time, daily login, complete a Babel Tower field mission, merge one item, consume up to 200 clarity. These are daily missions that you should be doing every single day. And yeah, I understand the battle pass is paid, but however, there is a free version of the battle pass, so I recommend you guys do it and get some basic rewards. These rewards will come in handy in the progression of your account and building your characters. So the next thing, speaking of characters, is actually building your units. What do I mean by this? Let's go into characters real quick. Now you guys can already see I've made a mistake, so I've made the mistake so that I can tell you guys not to make the same mistake. Mistake is not building up too many units at one time, right? You want to focus on building one team, a team of 3 units, right? You want to focus on 3 units, preferably 0. Don't do what I did and just build up all these units. Preferably 0, because you gain free dupes for her from clearing the chapters in the game, the event going on, and you also get her exclusive 5-star weapon as well. So I recommend you build 0, and then potentially 2 other units, like maybe the 5-star character you picked from when you did your initial 30 pulls, and maybe 1 other unit besides that, and just use those 3 units and build them up, level them up, and use them to carry you through the story. Because you don't want to be in a situation like I'm in, where you have so many units you need to build and you're spreading all your resources thin. Because I think I did it on live, but basically it requires a ton of stamina to grind all the different resources, like for example the EXP. Maybe I don't need EXP, but for example I might need these carnelian marrows or the dark objects for my dark units. And then obviously you have to think about the weapon. You have to grind for the weapon, grind to break through the weapon, and then you have to grind for the skill items as well. So that's why I'm saying you want to focus on 3 units and focus on building them up to max. Then once you've done that and you've potentially at that point reached mid to late game, that's when you want to invest into your other units to build up your other teams. Because what I've done right here is I massively screwed myself. If I didn't spend money, then I wouldn't have been able to get myself out of the hole that I dug. But yeah, you want to focus on 3 units, and that's cool. You don't need to build 7, 8, 9 units at once. You're spreading your resources too thin. Don't make that mistake, because stamina is another thing that's really important that you need to manage correctly. Which brings us into hold up. Let me see. Let me show you. Let me just go into a random dungeon real quick. Yeah, here. So this is your stamina, right? This is the stamina system. You guys can see I'm overcapping right here. I should not be overcapping, but it is what it is. But you guys can see here, you need to manage your stamina correctly. Don't get into a position where, like I am in right now. I think it's because I claimed the daily stamina from the event, so that's why I'm overcapping. But you don't want to be in a situation to where you're overcapping on your stamina, because when your stamina reaches max, it's not like Withering Waves where maybe your stamina gets saved into a bank and you can get that later. No, you're still missing out on stamina that you could be using to build or farm for items for your account. So you make sure you're never overcapping, number 1. And number 2, manage your stamina correctly. Manage it correctly. But like for example, you can see here some of these stamina items have limits on them, so you need to make sure you use the refreshes before they expire, because this is potential resources for your account. I don't view this as just a stamina, I view it as potential resources for your account, potential awakening items, potential skill ups, even for your weapons, exp, Aurelium, which is like the money system. Like stamina, managing your stamina is going to be really important. And this also ties back into the last thing with not building up too many units at once, because on stream I went through so much stamina refreshes building up a unit. Just taking up a unit to level 60 and getting their weapon up to level 60 and skills up to like level 5 burns through so much resources, so much stamina. So that's why I recommend focus on your 3 units. They'll carry you, and then once you have them built up, then you can, you know, work on building 1 or 2 characters next after that. But yeah, there you have that. Anything else? Oh yeah, we have more. So the next thing is, let's go into story. The next thing is your story and side story progression, right? So I won't lie, guys, my first stream playing the game, I was focused on building my characters. I wasn't even too focused on the story. But one thing is, there is modes that are going to be locked off. There are going to be modes and story modes and events and stuff like that that will be locked out, that you will be locked out of because you haven't progressed far enough into the story. I think you completely unlock everything by like chapter, was the later end of chapter 4. That's where you unlock everything. But you want to progress to the main story. It's going to be really important because so many events, so many game modes, like even, you know, some of these resources here, like the skills, breakthrough, like you unlock all these things with story progression. So your number one thing you do in this game, once you get like your initial 5-star character or whatever, is just grind through the story, play through the story. And the next thing is, like, even if you're like me and you skipped through the whole story, because I know the story aspect for this game is really important. That's one of the main selling points of this game is the story. If you're like me and you did actually skip the entire story because you're trying to, you know, push your account and stuff, you can't come back. You can't come back here through illustrations, and you come in here into story recap, and you can reread or re-see all the scenes from the story. So that is also a really important tip if you are like me and you're just trying to burn through the end game. Get to the end game as fast as possible, so that you have everything unlocked. Even now, I don't have everything unlocked. I'm still have the exploration thing locked as well. So I haven't unlocked everything. So make sure you guys do that as well. Next is, let's go into the store. Next, the final one of the other final tips is, make sure you come in here into the store, and where is it? Here. Make sure you claim your free gifts that you will have every day. Like you have your affinity gifts that you can give to raise your affinity for your units. Make sure you guys come in here, claim that every day, like so. Boom, boom. I think that's everything. Make sure you go in there and claim that every single day. And another thing before we end off the video is, every time you level up, you will be able to click here. I don't know, I can't click it now because I haven't leveled up, but if you do level up, make sure you come in here and click right here. There will be like an icon, a yellow icon. Click that and you will get rewards every single time you level up your account. Here it is. That's what I meant. So every time you level up, you do get rewards. So it's really important there. Anything else? Events. So basically, I haven't unlocked it yet, but the Echoes of Time, and I think there's one other event. There is one other event. What's it called? The Tome of Fate. Yeah, that's how you say it. The Tome of Fate. The Tome of Fate and the Infinite Multiverse is gonna be where you're primarily gonna get your source of ancient marks and rune shards. So it's worth playing at least some of these missions, especially Tome of Fate, as the ancient marks and the seals of fate you can get from here will go towards making your character stronger. So make sure you guys get that as well. You'll have to unlock it as well through progression in the main story. As you can see here, main story 420. That's when you unlock that as well. So yeah, that's one more final thing. Let's go to events. Make sure you are doing these, actively going through your event tab. Like, the events in this game are insane. Make sure you're doing it, guys, because some of these will expire. Like this, for instance, you select any 5-star weapon in the entire game, including limited 5-star weapons. Make sure you come in here and you are slowly progressing through all of these missions right here. Like, I know you won't be able to do everything in one day, but try and get as much as you can done and be on top of it so you don't miss out on these rewards. And even here, the memory of the Babel Tower, you can see here, these are where you're gonna get your dupes for 0, and you're gonna get her exclusive 5-star weapon here for free. And let's just continue on. This, your beginner missions, make sure you're doing this. You get 20 limited pulls, and you also get a costume there. That's nice. Make sure you're going through these, like I said, slowly tipping away at them. Then you have this for leveling up your account. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, really. Then we spoke about the multiverse of time, echoes of the pages as well. So, like, make sure you stay on top of these two, right? And you guys can see here, you need to progress through your main story. That's how important the main story is. So push through your main story. That's going to be your #1 priority. So yeah, that's all the beginner tips I have for you in this video. Once I make it to the end of chapter 4, I will make a beginner guide video, because at that point I'll have everything unlocked. That's why you guys haven't seen so much videos, because I've been playing the game, doing live streams. So I think I'll probably put a pause to the live streams for now until I reach the end of chapter 4, or at least chapter 4 stage 20, so that I have everything unlocked. Then I might potentially go into the streams once I've unlocked it, because I need to get into some videos for you guys. So yeah, that's all I have to say. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Black Beacon content on the channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And until next time, take care and peace.
This is Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride from 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you for watching the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube, The One.